Why did you decide to change up the location of your training camp?
Because my last fight, I trained the last month in Guadalajara, and I feel good. My body feel good in the altitude. That's why Eddie choice have the idea to come and train here in the altitude.
Now, in your opinion, you could have obviously picked anybody in the world to fight because everybody wants to fight you. Why Jermell Charlo?
I think it's the perfect fight right now. He's in the spirit in his weight class, and I'm in the spirit, and he's calling me out for a long time. So, and I hear he's talking a lot of things. Yeah, and I never forget. No, he say Canelo going down, and Canelo can do this, can do that. He never believed in my skills, but I guess what? He's gonna find out soon. So, I'm very excited for this fight because he and his brother never believe in my skills, and that's one of the things motivate me for this fight, and I'm very excited because he's almost here.
This is a fight that you mentioned about how this has gone back quite a while. There was talks about you guys fighting in 2014, 9 years ago. So you remember all that stuff in terms of what was being said and the dialogue that was transpiring.
Yeah, I never say anything, but I never forget. I always see everything, and I never forget. And I know he and his brother always talk about me. They never believe in my skills and never believe in what I can do in the ring. But I like that because this kind of fights motivate myself. So that's why I'm very excited for this fight.
You mentioned the fact that you believe and you are very happy to be back with Premier Boxing Champions here on Showtime. You stated that Premier Boxing Champions right now is the best boxing platform in the world here on Showtime as well. How glad are you to be back with Premier Boxing Champions?
No, I'm glad to be back with PBC and work with them, with Al Hyman and everybody involved, because the best need to be with the best. So that's why I believe we are the best right now.
Is that why you have this sense of, I feel like you're re-energized, in terms of fighting some of the world's best? Jermell Charlo, undisputed at 154, big, strong kid. Do you feel an extra sense of motivation being back here with PBC and fighting the guys that you're going to fight?
Yeah, I'm motivated. I'm very excited because, I'm fighting the best always, not just this time, but I always make the best fights out there. And like I say, I'm motivated to be back with PBC, and I'm motivated to be involved in this fight because this fight is talking about for a long time, and I'm excited to show them my skills, my real skills, and because they never believe in my skills, and now they gonna feel my skills.
Now, you have been known as the world's best pound-for-pound fighter, and you've held that distinction, several times during the course of your career. Now people are talking about, Terrence Crawford being number one. How much do you want to go out and have a defining performance to say, listen, I'm still the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world?
Look, I always believe I'm not number one, always, my whole career, because you need to believe in yourself, and I believe I'm the number one. But like I said before, I think it's disrespect for other fighters put just one number one, because it's a couple guys there who deserve be in the top two.
Well, now as we look at, you're 33 years of age. You've been fighting since you were 16, 17 years in the sport. Have you thought about how much time you have left, or are you taking it by a fight-by-fight basis? I know that this is a part of fight number one of a 3-fight deal with Premier Boxing Champions. Has that entered your mind? I know you got a great golf game, and it looks like you might be headed down that route at some point in your life.
I still feel young, fresh, and I think I never think about the end of my career. I just train and fight every year, and we'll see in the future. But I still young. I feel great. I feel strong, and I feel in my best.
Now, in terms of as you look forward to September 30th, I know that you love the fans, especially the Mexican fight fans. How much do they motivate you? Do they energize you? Do they fuel you to continue to go out and perform at this high level?
Oh no, I feel proud about Mexico. I feel proud about my fans. I feel proud about represent Mexico because I feel proud about my country, and I feel proud to represent my fans all around the world too. But I just feel amazing when I walk into the arena and see every Mexican with a lot of flags, Mexican flags, and Mexican music. I just feel great, represent my country.
And also, Canelo, as we get ready to let you go and continue training, being here in isolation in the mountains, does that sort of, give you that extra, focus? Do you like being away from everything?
Yeah, I like being here in 100% focus. I like being in the mountain just with my team, focus on the fight, and that's made me feel better and made me feel ready for the fight.